something that I have been very clear about from the start of the claim that it's mandatory for people in Ireland to wear masks while they go food shopping. Something I've been clear about is, first of all, that I'm not going to do it, and secondly, that I'm claiming a legitimate medical exemption on the grounds, first of all, of severe distress, and on certain other grounds that I would have as well. But despite all the lies being told by the mainstream media, and indeed which are being propagated by unwitting and gullible people in shops, including some of the staff, the reality is that the statutory instrument which was signed by the Minister Stephen Donnelly, the Conehead, does not make it mandatory to wear a mask in a shop that's selling food, and also does not make it mandatory for people to have a doctor's certificate or any kind of other certificate if they are claiming a medical exemption. So what that means in practice is that if anyone is stopped in the shops in Ireland and asked why they're not wearing a mask and they say they have a medical exemption, then the staff of the shop have to take their word for it. And we're seeing now, personally, I've witnessed harassment and very unpleasant abuse from other shoppers, not really from staff of shops, but from people, from busybodies in shops. We're witnessing abuse from these people. We're hearing stories of people who might be asthmatic or people who might have other conditions being photographed in shops by busybodies. These are people who need to be watched, the people who are doing this harassment and photographing, because they're the same kind of people who did quite happily grass Anne Frank's family for hiding in a house in the Netherlands. There's a whole mindset with those people and a whole way of being, and they're dangerous, dangerous people. They're hardly people. They're not human. And after this whole war on human consciousness ends, never forget the people who were harassing those who claimed an exemption from wearing masks in shops.